I don't know. Ralph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. And he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And take one life and
you take one life all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder.
And the lady, no, saying Emma with that dislocation of shoulder, and the one because she baby me, so be the Sakawa. And you're wrong. I will never, as an advocate, sit down and watch that happen. But if Obi and Fan in Sankau and it's a cooked up to cover up the nonsense that has been happening in the hospital,
Okay, and to see I will share a rough the fellow Ghanaians, Unima Brantia, and a social media activist. Or born homoding, or no cancel born homoding, so obey a set na effatabia. And into over the weekend, and a video we ebeda social media so na efa a brantian home. Na a brantian in some kaya wakanacha se oku ediama a yet timamu for more mine is answer never be coso a bino enshe na onsie titrumpo and a health sector no. Na okopia our Ridge Hospital. Now and I watch them one, and then some remember what's in the video. Nina, what can you pay or in Tikakra, maybe so at the achon. That is what Jemwa, Onyan and TSA, a month will be any motto, Akonya accident, Branty and Chesapeake or done na and yet. Into Onya Santiano, and would Dimicas and my men come when I mean quite say, a banner say you'll be the motor Akoshia say, near the Copium Hospital, Yana, woman shut down to money, and 5 years any pack into a Copium send a bear. Won't bet me a shen and no machine is sans one all year activist or Cassana dear. It be a mouth for Benyan and him ferry and nothing and him bobby now or more at the aman. Yeah, and there was our nose with Chemanos or Nam Council Corner and or didn't motor no conya accident matches and in sa at the ultimate when cats. It is here no shirt new phonica crown and us in the video crack or the plasters any idea to chat and in sa. Besame and Sano as much as one soon cat into Entimian and riding a motor and put and found Concodu Hospital or Sansna come no could not or fight it at the amount of mine to before any of you nippana and power when you need you at the man or fight it at the amount of copy more honor. Now I am passing almost 1 hour. Not one more share a brantia when you are quench or the motor quench, no more share. It's any brand and was so on a camera this is so and what Casa Yanin Nabeda social media so it been a good side of our ocean. It's not just a idea say no what in the camera no H in Chimo baby. Na abusia kakra wa hwe mpokra mpo na de kakra wa ti no mesanso abonchire mu anu akasa be kan nyina de akiro enti eno na ade achiye ene me no kase na is health minister ye papa kwa me na kando wo ba mu e ma che se nkasa ne nkomo ni nyina na mafo kra cheche mu se ye nchi rough isan se wabo eye nurse ni ba ko ho e ma nurse ne so ba bonten e be kasa ye nurse nin kasa mu ochire mu ache se Ralph de ni phone hete no ama kire se ni nompe mu nyina adwodwo ne nsa ne ohwa ne nsa ida pop mu e na kire se ba kire ba ko so da ba bi e na kire se wo kire mu ane se ni nompe nyina hwehwan kire se wa conjolize ni nompe ebizia na kire se ni nompe na batiri nyina hwehwan a na nya asam kotwa ye nteru anu ne emra.
He wanted us to leave everybody and attend to him. So we explained to him. Ralph. Okay. We explained to him. And then he was like, he won't sit down. And my intern told him to get a card. A hospital card. He said, why should he get a hospital card? Because his name must be in the system. Once his name is tied in the system, it should everything should pop up. And my intern said, no, it's not done like that in Ghana. There he was angry because he was told it's not done that. That is not done in Ghana. And he started insulting us. We don't want Ghana to progress. Then he brought out the phone. But initially, I did a pressure dressing for him. Okay. In his finger that he said it was bleeding. It had bled. Okay. The blood had dried. Okay. So I just had to put a gauze on him so that we reassure him. He wasn't happy about it, so he took off the dressing I did for him. Okay. Then I approached him and I told him that I've done a dressing for you, so be patient. We have 2 trauma cases and other cases too are there. We want us to leave them. He got angry and he started yes. So he did this to me. And then when he went out, I don't know where the guys came from. Most of the health workers saw them earlier, so they had flee. I didn't see them. And then they, from my back to my chest, and then they were just...
Did they push you? Were you pushed? Or what did they do? What did they do to you?
Yes, I was hit. I don't know if it was a fist, a tap. I can't describe the...
But what happened to your hands? Your 2 hands?
Raphael, I don't know. Raph did this to me. He hit me with the phone with the fist. And I even dodged a couple of the fists. They hit me
all over.
But right now I have a dislocation on my shoulder and some headaches and body pains.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
And to add that, he was telling us he will follow us to our homes and beat us. And if yes, take one life and
you take one life. Actually said that.
Yes.
Inti wey aye nurse ne nkoma no wodi a wo kire mu arafo krampa kire mu se wa threaten no se wo bedi na chi aba ne fie na life krampo se wo nim no ma life bi hwere a wo mo so be hwere ne nkwane atade nyen se wura no wasuro a no woni mpanifo so kasa efosa nkomodi we hu ya na raf ene mi no kasa yi wono so ababonten ene ne nkomodi mu bi no wo kan ye se omo show mu CCTV mu na se eyade se Ralph no ordinansa nurse bi anaso mdipa bi wo ha ene obegene fom so atum na ne consequence bi okonima bia no wono age atum na se ntesa na se rani di ntro de a ene nkusia bebom ebeka ne ba aka ne maame ene Ralph kasa eni biri so pa abusiafo me nkasa enche mepese ebekọ ne akokotie Ralph the fellow Ghanaians ne nsem a ene waka ede ato ho na wo so wadwenkyere bia na wo so de egu ase unim bibi efa ho wo ho bia na wani fata ho bia onso me yehu anansa woti asem na woti mu ya me yehu wo ye relatives ede madness na me yehu de course so ene se eyampa se yabono anaso se enyampa se ne Ralph so kano meka wo se on the 31st of August na chese nyina ye de ani mu akopie mu ewo Emmanuel Society a ewo Bawe CP near Zipo Junction on the 31st bra abo 4 p.m. time no 4 p.m. venue no so and amede ato screen so in terms of baby a wo bia no na chese make a date and say save the date na ye nyina yenko boa ye nua be ma ye de hye Minister Philip Antwibu asi akoyenko ne yenko kota na chi ofre anyumtofo atitiriw bi abeka ho na wasan so e de asofo atitiriw the likes of the Right Reverend Arrow Sean obeba bi sanso na very Reverend Atasafo so baby sanso na Reverend Dr. Kwakubuama ono so baby sanso na very Reverend Atamensa baby na asofofo akukudam bebre no a womo so epimo bi Reverend Clements Asanyebo ono so baby any asofo akukudam ane hu mu nyina so baby ntiabusiafo all roads leads to Emmanuel Society a was CP Bawe nti modern na also ebepm efa emam yenko ne nkoti Ralph nsem.
Check the time. This was an hour after the whole ignorance and the negligence of medical staffers not doing anything, right? I started recording this and check details, time. When you see the time, then you realize that the guy had started recording, taking pictures of the actions and inactions of some of the medical staff. They want to get details. I dare them to bring footages. They have a CCTV camera there. Bring a single footage that anybody physically assaulted any medical staffer. I will bear consequences of it. But this is to help strengthening our structures. This is to help break that chain of medical negligence and rudeness of some of our medical staffers. Just because they feel like they are in the medical space, I don't know, either they think they are doing us a favor when we come to the hospital. You're not doing us a favor. We come, it's a chain of responsibilities. I do my own, you do your own, and we keep moving. Regardless of your impunity, regardless of the disrespect, the arrogance, at the end of the month, as far as you are being recorded as part of a Ghanaian worker in our friends say Ghana labor, whatever, you will be paid at the end of the month, and that salary you are receiving accord you with a level of responsibility. And for this, I am advocating that majority of our awards should be having CCTV cameras. If we had CCTV camera, it is not about people coming there to do things, but at least it would also call the awareness of the nurses and the medical staff that somebody is watching us, and every actions we are putting up in these hospitals are being seen by somebody. So they will actually start exercising caution. There are statements that are coming out very provocating, very filthy, and some very political. Let's be very honest. And the lady, no saying same bubu, Emma with that dislocation of shoulder, and one kushia baby. Me, kushia baby. I'm a traditionalist. I'm a full traditionalist. I believe in the cause of my ancestors. I believe that when I call upon them, they hail to me. And I'm telling you. So being in Sakawa, and you're wrong. I will never, as an advocate, sit down and watch that happen. But if Obi and Fan in Sankau, and it's a cooked up to cover up the nonsense that has been happening in the hospital. There are hospital medical staffers finding themselves in a situation they ended up in hospital. The way you treat you, they can even attest to this video that not fair. And even as medical staffers, when who say medical staffers must it be so?
All right. So we've met management. They've told us the measures that they've laid bare to, if you like, mitigate whatever happened. But we are going to meet the necessary midwives, and from there we will take such appropriate action. As we speak, we don't know whether there is any evidence of arrest. We understand. And if you heard the lady right, she said that the gentleman threatened that they will follow them up and take one life. Okay, I mean, that's clearly something that is unacceptable, and we cannot countenance that. And if we meet our nurses and they tell us that they are not safe to offer such essential service at the emergency area, then we will do the needful. Don't worry, when we meet them, and
which is when you are not safe at your workplace.
When you are not safe at your workplace, I mean, the law is very clear. I mean, if you read the Labour Act, Section 119, subsection 1 of the Labour Law, okay, it's very clear that if you, in your own opinion, if you think that there is imminent danger at your life, okay, or at your health, you have every right under the law to absolve yourself from danger or to remove yourself from danger. And after talking to the nurses and getting to know whatever has gone on, we will take such remedial actions to guarantee their what do you call it? Essentially, chairman, lawyer, a free hand. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you, first of all, to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, we will meet all nurses and midwives at the Rich Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that we recover fully and also apprehend the culprits. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all nurses and midwives, and for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwife's attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension, all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian. And if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right? I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members. Sure. Because we are told by law that in case that the environment in which you find yourself is not safe, your life and your health is not safe, you have every right to remove yourself from that environment.